baseball. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Chicago Cubs. John Shelby on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. Well, singing as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. Pitching for the Cubs in this one, Justin Steele. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy, no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Alejandro Kirk leading things off and takes a strike. Steele, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was a fifth-round pick back in 2014. The 1-1 is fouled off. One and two here.
Ball.
Stays alive. Outside with a breaking ball. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Payoff pitch. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Batting second, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Just underway here from Wrigley. In there at the knees, and the count is 0-2.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Ball one.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed, so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
And a 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Kazuma Okamoto digs in now. That one fouled off. Oh, 1 down. And there's a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
No, that's a ball.
Up and in, and he gets out of the way.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Hey.
Kirk leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Wrigley Field, and the starter for Toronto, Eric Lauer, singing he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Leading off, Carson Kelly. Swing and a bouncer. But it kicks foul. Here comes the 0-1. Pulls that one foul.
Four-seam fastball, high inside.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Alex Bregman.
He's near the top of the league in RBIs, and he's become a guy that they can count on to come through in big spots, and he has not disappointed. Man, pretty impressive. Top 5 in RBI in the National League.
High outside.
Ball outside.
Happ matched a couple of homers in his last game.
Cutter, high outside.
Sliced hard but foul.
Overhand curve, low middle.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Overhand curve, low middle.
What do you
Started
got?
after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter,
No,
any
that's a
distraction
ball.
can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Four-seam fastball, high outside.
Looks
Ball.
really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Overhand curve, low middle. Middle outside.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Four-seam fastball, middle outside.
Inside. Ball 3. Alex Bregman waits on deck.
inside.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Fires over to Guerrero. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. And now for the Jays, Leo Jimenez. Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
Ball.
This to center field. And there's 1 down.
Batting 6, the left fielder, number 5, Dalton Varsho.
Ball 1, no strikes. Line drive.
That's
And
a foul
that's
ball.
just foul. The 1-1. Late on that fastball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
2 down, bases empty. Stepping in, Miles Straw. Broken bat, rolling to first. The underhand flip. He beats it out.
He's in
and
there.
the
He's
capper turns into an infield single.
You've got to love his hustle down the line to beat the flip to the bag. I mean, there's a lot going on between a first baseman and the pitcher during these plays, and he just kept his head down and beat it out.
Runner takes off. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in the ballpark where we're on sweep alert singing. We came on the air talking about that, and so far, neither team is backing down.
Nobody wants to be on the wrong end of a sweep. For one team, it's about making a statement, and for the other, it's about salvaging respect.
Hurt.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Ball 1.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ground ball. In plenty of time to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Batting 5th, the shortstop, Gansby Swanson.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
And a foul ball. In the air, center field. Strong has a beat on it. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Nico Horner.
Here's Nico Horner.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
High inside.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball,
Just
no.
missed.
Overhand curve. Low inside.
Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-2.
Four-seam
Second
fastball.
inning here, no
High
score.
inside.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game. Cubs are down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning getting started. And now for the Jays, Tyler Heineman.
Heineman.
Out towards right center field. He's got it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated
And
hitter,
here's a look at how he's
Alejandro
using his pitches in this one.
Kirk.
Center field. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Vladdy with a star scraper. His 21st of the year. The Blue Jays on the board first. It's 1-0.
The wind didn't hurt the chances of that ball getting out of here, that's for sure. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases. He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Vlad Guerrero Jr. with the solo shot for Toronto. It's now 1-0. Here at Wrigley Field, and here's the DH for the Cubs, Max Shaw.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that one's a little bit low. And now it's even 1-1.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
On the corner at the knees for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
1-2 now. Got him swinging for the K. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat. And the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Ball, no.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
The 1-0. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Cutter. Low inside.
Ball.
Slider. Middle inside.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Here's a 2-2. And it finds its way through for a hit. And the tying run is on base.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 13.
Kevin Alcantara, the next Cub to hit.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately, more than an RBI per game over his last 10.
Alcantara turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
Now a step throw to first. Back safely.
Cutter. Low inside.
On the strike. The pitch.
Ball,
Nasty
no.
backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Grounder might be 2. Flips it. There's one. On to first.
He made it safe.
So they get one, but a really nice try there.
The catcher, Carson Kelly.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Ball 1.
Cutter. Low outside.
We call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ripped on the ground a second. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. Cubs lead 1. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers.
Ball 1.
This one in the air, center field. Alcantara under it. He's got it. And a quick out, number one.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the second baseman, Leo Jimenez.
Hit in the air, center field. Alcantara on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the
And
Blue
there's two
Jays,
away.
the left fielder, number 5, Dalton.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on.
Really
ball.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Up the middle. Corner over to first. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they're on top 1-0. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of the inning. And half up to hit.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Down low.
Ball 2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
This one in the air, right field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 16th homer of the year, and they take the lead. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Now it's Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1. For a strike. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And ball 1.
Overhand curve. Inside.
Tapped softly on the ground. Guerrero. He steps on the bag. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Circle J.
Swanson in his 10th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a man of wood now with one away.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Nico Hoerner will come up to hit.
Yep.
Man at first, one away. Yeah, that's it for a strike. And it's 0-2.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Here's the 0-2. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swanson over at first with one away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's two gone.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. Cubs had two on this homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Screw up your face cause the baseline darker. Bounce on the beat right farther.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Ground. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
Step off throw to first.
Safe.
And he's just back in. Oh, close play. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Throws.
He's in there.
And the tying run is now in scoring position. See, the best way to catch this guy might be on replay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the only way to catch him, Boog. I mean, you see that sprint speed on StatCast right there. It's elite, and this makes it very tough on the defense. A lot of pressure on those guys.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. On the inside corner for a strike. Batter challenges in a very big spot. And it was a strike. The call will stand. So they've only got one challenge left now. Time call.
Ball two.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the fifth. Foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Get him out front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
second. Next to hit, Tyler Heineman. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. And the 0-1. This to third. Slings to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work. No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
And fouled off. Check on the runner. Straw back in on a dive.
Well, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. No. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Diving, makes the grab. What a play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swinging.
Back in the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Ground ball to go. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, number 13,
On the ground to third. Okamoto tossed to second. A sensational double play. Base is empty after the double play. Carson Kelly, the next cut to hit.
Kelly.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that is foul. Two down, nobody on. Last ball of inning number 5. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Nothing happening there for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here at Wrigley Field. Close game here and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Pa' que me la modele. Ya las heridas no le duelen. Yo le traje pa' que se revele. Y formemos el DNR. Yeah. Porque por tu cara sé que quieres. Yo sé bien cómo tú eres.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Swing and a miss as he was late. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Check swing went around, and it's 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about.
Got it, swinging, it's a strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Here's George Springer. And that is out of play. The Blue Jays with the tying run at second, and we're in the top half of the sixth.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Daniel Palencia, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Webb getting cranked up as well. Man at second. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Strikeout number 8. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike 1. In the air to left center. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 2-1. Well, we go bottom 6. Digging in. Ian Happ.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
High middle.
That's a ball.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charging, crazy.
And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the types that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Eric Lauer won't go any further, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break.
Now pitching for
Out of the bullpen for the Jays,
Number
Braden
63.
Fisher.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Slayer. Middle inside.
Ball outside.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So that removes their last challenge. Hack gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a ground ball out to short. To second,
Hey,
but he
get
beats
out.
the throw. Safe.
number 3, Alex Bregman.
No,
Just
that's the ball.
missed.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And the 1-0. Swings through that one for strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. One and two now. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Man, he had the stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just knocked him out.
Two aboard with one out. Now here is Dansby Swanson. 1 for 2.
No, outside.
Overhand curve. Low inside.
The 1-0. There's the strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Runners at first and with one gone here in the bottom of the 6th.
No.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Slayer. Middle outside.
He goes down looking.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you've got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Ball.
2 on, 2 outs. On the ground, right side. Fires over to Guerrero.
That's an out.
That is the inning. Cubs stranded couple. They lead it 2-1.
Now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Daniel Palencia.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Well, home run game. Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Varsho.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Addison Barger.
And he would be the tying run move, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Check swing, went around, and that's strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th. Field a punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Nathan Lucas. Looking to start something with 1 gone.
Ball. No.
The 1-0. Palencia, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. Swings over the top of that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop angle. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses. Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The 2-2. Got him swinging. Coming out of the bullpen book.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Time called now.